The life of someone in the entertainment industry can be rough. The tough schedule, hectic deadlines, and even the multitude of people who suddenly care about your every move ensures that you won't be able to live a normal life. The setup is harsh and sometimes can even prove to be fatal to some stars. So today, we'll be taking a look at some child stars who completely changed after their contracts ended. But before that, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We're giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice, but be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. First, let's kick things off with the bad, Macaulay Culkin. When Home Alone first hit theaters almost 30 years ago, it became the biggest movie of the year. This propelled the career of the small, wide-eyed boy named Macaulay Culkin. Little did we know what kind of tragic life he would have to live since then. He became the first child actor to receive a $1 million paycheck and became the second youngest celebrity host of the popular Saturday Night Live. He also became good friends to the legendary King of Pop, Michael Jackson. However, Macaulay's career soon hit a wall by the name of Kit Culkin, his own father and manager. His father's temper was as popular as the child actor's name, and it grew to become poison that ultimately ended his Hollywood life. By 1994, Macaulay's final movie, Richie Rich, flopped. Then suddenly, it almost felt better if Macaulay was left at home alone. A few years later, the wide-eyed kid transformed into a gaunt and hollow-eyed man. He pleaded guilty to many misdemeanor charges and a few other bad things. He tried to revive his career by making a name for himself in music with his own band, the Pizza Underground, but as of late, that has not yet planned out well for him. Then, of course, there was Amanda Bynes. Bynes' claim to fame was hosting and performing comedy sketches with Nickelodeon on her own series called The Amanda Show, back when she was just 13 years old. Because of her superb performance, she stocked up on Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards and was able to star in many popular comedy movies in the 2000s, including Big Fat Liar and She's the Man. In fact, in her prime, Amanda was even said to be the next Lucille Ball or Carol Burnett. However, this did not happen since in 2010, Bynes announced her retirement on Twitter, and since her end of contract, she's been on a downward spiral with substance abuse and trouble with the law quite heavily. She may be doing better now, but she's not going back to showbiz anytime soon with that nose ring and face tattoo. Speaking of problem children, this list would definitely not be complete without Lindsay Lohan. Who doesn't love Lindsay Lohan in her childhood acting days? She made us all fall head over heels for her amazing performance in The Parent Trap and her smooth transition to teen shows like Freaky Friday and the iconic movie Mean Girls. After starring in the movie Herbie Fully Loaded, she also got into contract to start her music career. However, with her celebrity status growing exponentially throughout the years, Lilo fell into a lifestyle that ultimately trapped her for most of her life. In 2007 alone, she was arrested twice for possession of substances. She also went into rehab 3 times that year. In a span of 5 years, Lindsay has struggled with substance and alcohol and has been sent to 5 rehab facilities for almost a year. Then there's Shia Labeouf. Shia completely went rogue years after his stint with the House of Mouse. We all fell for his wacky performance as Louis Stevens for Even Stevens. This actually won him a Daytime Emmy Award. Following the end of his contract with Disney, Shia was pretty successful in his acting career. He co-starred in Constantine with Keanu Reeves. He became a host of the Saturday Night Live in 2017, and he also played Sam Witwicky in Transformers. However, his change of pace happened around 2014 when he started doing experimental performance art by donning a paper bag over his head at the Cannes Film Festival. He also got in trouble with the police for disorderly conduct. For what it's worth though, Shia Labeouf is not really bad, he's just troubled and really strange. Now let's move on to another Disney problem child who completely made a 180-degree turn from her Disney days, Miley Cyrus. Miley established herself as the sweet and beloved Disney star who inspired millions of kids as Hannah Montana. But then, she came in like a wrecking ball. She completely demolished her baby girl image after literally making a song entitled Wrecking Ball that signaled the beginning of her twerking days. The blonde and pixie-cut Miley doesn't really look like the marrying type, and so by the time she donned practically nothing, her engagement with Liam Hemsworth was called off. She began partying hard with her career going in a different direction, but her metamorphosis is far from over. After being a very vulgar and more tactless Miley, she toned down a bit with her single entitled Malibu. She rekindled her love with Liam Hemsworth, which still ended by the way with a divorce filed by Liam within less than a year into their marriage, so there's that. And let's not forget the former ultimate child superstar Britney Spears and her fall from grace. Britney entered showbiz at the young age of 11 as part of the all-new Mickey Mouse Club, along with other pop icons like Justin Timberlake and Christina Aguilera. After the show got canceled in 1995, Britney started her stellar music career with hits like Baby One More Time and Oops, I Did It Again. The catchy songs coupled with her electrifying vocals helped her become one of the most famous singers of her time. By 2001 though, Britney wanted nothing more than to shed her innocent persona, so she released songs like I'm a Slave for You and of course, Toxic. However, the toxic part of Britney is actually her personal life, with rumors that the reason she turned rogue was her own family, including her sister Jamie Lynn. Then there are those who changed but kind of plateaued. Their careers are still alive, but for some reason they are simply no longer as big as they were before. We begin this part with Rupert Grant. After the Harry Potter series finally came to a close, Rupert Grant was successfully able to take off his Gryffindor robes. Turns out he's been busy acting in several films and television series. Rupert played an obsessive Ed Sheeran fan for the Ed's music video for Lego House, and he also starred in a few other feature films like Cross of Honor, CBGB, and Moonwalkers. Rupert also joined a few theatrical performances as well, and now he's found his next platform to be in digital video streaming services as an actor for some series in Netflix and Apple TV. This included the psychological thriller Servant and the dark comedy show Sick Note. Demi Lovato is also on this list. Just like Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato is a Disney alumna who graduated after being Michi Torres for the movie Camp Rock and Sunny on Sunny with a Chance. Demi then went on to become a great and powerful singer, belting out hit songs like Skyscraper, Cold Stone, and Confident. Her career is actually doing so well, but it turns out she has an ongoing battle with herself. Demi suffers from depression and eating disorder and body issues, which cause her to take bad things. It ultimately took a toll on the singer in 2018 when she reportedly almost died after a suspected overdose. Thankfully, she's back once more with songs of empowerment like I'm Ready and I Love Me. She still has a long way to go and can further her success, but in the meantime, she's in this category as she is in the process of another recovery. Next, we have Vanessa Hudgens. Vanessa was known to be the sweet and brainy Gabriela Montez in the hit musical movies of High School Musical. However, Vanessa revealed that being a Disney star has never been her dream. Instead, what she wanted was to become an indie girl. A year after Vanessa got involved in a controversy with her nude photos leaked online, Vanessa had to confront the issue and apologize to the public for taking the photos in the first place. Despite this issue, Vanessa moved forward and transitioned into a full-fledged actor after her years with Disney. She was able to star in many hit movies like Sucker Punch in 2011 and Polar in 2019. She's also thriving in the world of theater as a Broadway star. She made her theatrical debut as Gigi back in 2015 and has appeared in television live performances for Grease and Rent Live. And of course, there are child stars who successfully made a name for themselves by shedding their former selves to become artists in their own right. One of them is Selena Gomez. Selena has a pretty stable career, to be honest. After her long-time stint with the mouse at the end of The Wizards of Waverly Place, Selena was able to transition from an adventurous and magical girl next door to a pop star. She released hit songs like Tell Me Something I Don't Know and The Heart Wants What It Wants. Now she's part of the production of 13 Reasons Why and has just released her new album entitled Rare. All of this happened despite her battle against lupus and her messy breakup with Justin Bieber. Let's just all forget that part, right? Then there's Emma Watson. Emma was actually the breakout star of the Harry Potter franchise because unlike Daniel Radcliffe, Emma's only other acting credits were in school plays. Even while filming the HP movies, Emma already started branching out. She appeared in the 2007 BBC adaptation of the 1936 novel Ballet Shoes. By 2009, she's not just a certified movie star, but also an endorser for the iconic British luxury brand Burberry. Now, after the Harry Potter films ended, Hermione first got more endorsement deals and her modeling career took off. She then took on more films like The Perks of Being a Wallflower, The Bling Ring, and My Week with Marilyn. She also did other movies like This Is the End, Beauty and the Beast, and Little Women. But aside from acting, Emma has also been busy as a feminist who has spoken at the UN headquarters in New York and launched a feminist book club to raise awareness for gender inequality, living up to the Hermione name. Anyway, that wraps up the video. Thanks for watching.